This video is for educational and entertainment use only. The views in this video do not necessarily represent the views or life of Marlon Dixon.
She chose to cooperate. She had never fired a gun or handled a significant stash of hard drugs. Now she was on her way to conduct a major undercover deal for the Tallahassee Police Department, meeting two convicted felons alone in her car to buy 2.5 ounces of cocaine, 1,500 ecstasy pills, and a semi-automatic gun. Welcome back to the Altgeld Kingpins Channel, where we talk about confidential informants. So in the last video, I told you guys that the protection funds for these informants is very insufficient in a lot of these big cities. And I also told you guys in this video, I'm going to tell you guys about a murder. So a murder of an informant. This is a person that lost their life. So I want to be very serious in this, but this is the seriousness of this subject. That's why I talk about it. I'm not talking about it to laugh at people that's telling or laugh at people that's informants.
You got caught and now you snitching, you tell.
That's not what this is. These are real humans that are in situations that they may take their own life. They may start doing drugs and drinking heavy and all sorts of stuff go wrong. So I'm just bringing the truth to light. And I want to read this article from, it's called The New Yorker, and it's on newyorker.com. If you guys want to read the article yourself, because I'm not going to read the whole article, it's called The Throwaways. Now, I'm going to stop right there and let you guys know this. In the streets, because I understand the streets and I understand the books, if we call something a throwaway, that was something that we don't need. So a lot of people walk around with guns that's throwaways. Oh, that's a throwaway. That means once I use it, I'm going to throw it away. That's what that means. So now if you understand that from the streets, that once I use it, I'm going to throw it away, that's the name of this article. Now, I had a professor in my endeavors to get my master's in criminal justice, my bachelor's in psychology, and then my associates in liberal arts to learn more about the criminal justice system. I had a professor actually tell me,
look, we use and abuse informants.
He's an ex-police officer. He told me that out of his mouth. That was pretty serious. So back to the article. It says police enlist young offenders as confidential informants, but the work is high risk, largely unregulated, and sometimes fatal. Meaning they died, they got killed. So now this is by Sarah Stillman, and the article is from August 27th, 2012. That's how old this is. Still got the snitcher book down in the link below. Make sure you grab it. On the evening of May 7, 2008, a 23-year-old woman named Rachel Hoffman got into her silver Volvo sedan, put on the calming jam band music, and headed north to a public park in Tallahassee, Florida. A recent graduate of Florida State, she was dressed to blend into a crowd. Blue jeans, green and white patterned t-shirt, black reef flip-flops. On the passenger seat beside her was a handbag that contained $13,000 in marked bills. Before she reached the Georgia Peach stands and Tupelo honey vendors on North Meridian Road, she texted her boyfriend, "I just got wired up," at 6:34 p.m. "Wish me luck. I'm on my way." He texts back, "Good luck, babe. Call me and let me know what's up." She texts, "It's about to go down." Perhaps what put her at ease was the knowledge that 19 law enforcement agents were tracking her every move, and that a Drug Enforcement Administration surveillance plane was circling overhead. In any case, Rachel Hoffman, a tall, wide-eyed redhead, was by nature laid back and trusting. She was not a trained narcotics operative. I'm gonna go back and show you guys how she became an informant. It said a few weeks earlier, police officers had arrived at her apartment after someone complained about the smell of marijuana and voiced suspicion that she was selling drugs. When they asked if she had any illegal substance inside, Hoffman said yes and allowed them in to search. The cops seized slightly more than 5 ounces of pot and several ecstasy and Valium pills tucked beneath the cushions of her couch. She could face serious prison time for felony charges, including possession of cannabis with the intent to sell and maintaining a drug house. Ryan Pender told her that she might be able to help herself if she provided substantial assistance to the city's narcotic team. She believed that any charges against her could be reduced or even dropped. Now let's get into the nitty-gritty of what happened. She chose to cooperate. She had never fired a gun or handled a significant stash of hard drugs. Now she was on her way to conduct a major undercover deal for the Tallahassee Police Department, meeting 2 convicted felons alone in her car to buy 2.5 ounces of cocaine, 1,500 ecstasy pills, and a semi-automatic gun. The operation did not go as intended. By the end of the hour, police lost track of her and her car. 2 days after Hoffman disappeared, her body was found in Perry, Florida, a small town some 50 miles southeast of Tallahassee in a ravine overgrown with tangled vines. Hoffman had been shot 5 times in the chest and head with the gun that police had sent her to buy. This is the story of a murder of a confidential informant. I want you guys to know how serious this lifestyle is and how it may be fatal to some people, if not majority of them. I'm gonna go deeper in the next video in part 2 to break all this down and psychologically explain it. So like the video, share the video, hit the link, hit the bell, subscribe to the channel. If you want any of the merchandise, hit me on my email. Make sure if you want to donate to the channel, all donations goes back into this channel to make sure that you guys get this information and I bring it to the light. Also, I want you guys to subscribe to the Patreon because I'm starting to try to get the Discord thing together so I can go back and forth and talk and everything. Let's start having some of these dialogues about these situations. So I'll see you guys on the next video.
This video is for educational and entertainment use only. The views in this video do not necessarily represent the views or life of Marlon Dixon.
Mac just came in. Y'all gonna check out bro merch. Got flavors for everyone.